With the advent of electricity came the advent of the electric trolley. At first, it was difficult to give anyone a reason to ride them, so electric companies started putting amusement parks at the end of the line known as trolley parks. This is actually how we got Six Flags and Canopy Lake Park. But there used to be one of those parks right here where I'm standing in Manchester next to the airport, started by the Traction Light and Power Company back in 1902, known as Pine Island Park. Described as being located among a wonderful pine grove on the shores of a beautiful lake, a lake that didn't exist prior to the creation of a dam in the late 1800s. The park offered attractions such as fireworks, live entertainment, dancing, boating, swimming, and of course, the rides, like a Ferris wheel, carousel, and 2 wooden roller coasters, one of which was destroyed when an airship crashed into it in 1910. In fact, Pine Island Park had quite the misfortunate history. In 1936, the park took a massive hit when the Board of Health declared the beautiful lake too polluted for swimming. The hurricane of 1938 destroyed nearly 3,000 of the pines and much of the park's structures and attractions. By that time, automobiles had allowed families to move on to bigger and better things, leaving Pine Island on the decline. There was one major last push in the 1950s to promote the park, but a large fire led to its permanent closure in 1962. However, there was a drive-in movie theater that you may remember that was technically a part of the park, and it remained open for a pretty good amount of time after the closure. Today, all that's left is this public park, which is pretty cool, but it's just a small portion of what Pine Island used to be. Thank you so much for watching. I'm freezing. This has yet been one of the coldest days I've ever filmed. My hands are numb, my toes are cold, and I'm struggling to move my lips. Each one of these takes has been very difficult because my mouth doesn't want to move.